Well, good afternoon, viewers. Today we have a 2021 Dodge Durango. It's got the 5.7 Hemi, and it has a starter problem. I drove it into town a couple days ago and it was hot, and I shut it off and I went to restart it and the starter would just click repeatedly. So we're going to replace the starter in this thing today. Start by disconnecting the battery cable. Be careful when you're working on this live stud here, but remove that nut and pull the cable off to the side. That will disable the battery. The battery's down inside the wheel well, I believe, so it's not easy to get to. But we're gonna raise this up and have a look at underneath and the access to the starter. So there's the starter up above the power takeoff unit here. Two bolts hold it in from the bell housing side, so there's access to one bolt there. The other bolt's up on top, so we'll have to get it back. You can barely see it. Maybe it goes in from the... Let's have a look. No, both bolts go in this way. Okay, and there's a heat shield on the starter. Yeah, they're so proud of this starter, they built the car around it. I may take the wheel well off. Go in through here. Let's see. So you can access the two shield bolts through the wheel well opening here. You can see that shield. I got one upper bolt out with about a 14-inch extension and a 10 mil flex socket. So the wire for the control solenoid just pushes off. And then you use a 1/4-inch drive flex-headed ratchet and a 13 mil deep socket to access the cable. I don't know if the video is picking up that. Zoom, enhance, enhance. You can see the ratchet there. It's not focusing. So you get at the two starter bolts going through the bell housing from the back with a long extension, about a 24-inch, 30-inch extension and a 15 mil flex socket. From back here like this, you can see one bolt is still in there. I left it in there. Now the starter is loose in there. Now we got to weasel it out. I think it comes out forward and out through the opening here. We'll try. So yes, the starter does come out through the front, through this opening here, over top of the steering gear. And we're going to compare the new one. It looks the same. Clean up the battery cables and connections and put the new one in. So there's the new starter back in place. Battery cable cleaned and connected, and S-terminal connected and shield on. It's pretty near impossible to torque these bolts, so they're probably about 45 foot-pounds, 40 foot-pounds, something like that, because they're 10 mil bolts in aluminum. So now we reconnect the battery cable and make sure it works. So now the moment of truth to see if it starts. Foot on the brake. Try it again. Turns faster than the old starter did. One more time. Well, that wasn't that bad. It looked pretty intimidating at first. Well, there's certainly worse starters. I'd rather do this than a 5-liter Ford. So I'd like to do a network scan after a battery disconnect like that to see if there's any codes. We got one code in the adaptive cruise control for implausible data received from forward-facing camera. That could have been snow or dirt or debris on the camera. Wiper park switch input. Everything else is pretty well. Panel illumination control. Stored. Parktronics. Pending and stored. Sensor supply voltage, Parktronics 5 sensor. So these are the parking aid sensors in the back probably. TV antenna test active, start button central, general electrical fault stored. Lost communication with BCM. Well, we're going to clear all the codes out of this computer. So I got access to secure gateway. My scan tool's up to date, finally. Well, it's going to be out of date shortly because I think 25.2 software is out and I've got 24.4. But I think they give you about a month of grace. It's just good habit to clear all the codes from all the controllers before you let the vehicle leave so that you know it left with a clean slate. And anything that shows up after the fact is a problem. Do we really need this many computers in a vehicle? 32 controllers. Wow. Okay, so we're going to ship it. Thanks for watching.